Hi, my name is Ricardo, and in today's video, I'm going to show you how to install this Duette Operable Sidelight. This shade is a top-down, bottom-up. And before we begin, there's two things that I want to point out. This comes with specialty brackets that we of course want to make sure we're mounting correctly, both in the top and the bottom of the window opening. And to guide us, we're going to use these templates that come with two-sided sticky tape, allowing us to ensure that the brackets are installed level and in alignment both top and bottom, thus allowing proper operation of the shade. Let's start by taking a look at how we affix these templates. In order to be able to successfully install the brackets, you're going to want to use these templates. It does come with a cover so that the sticky side is not exposed, but you'll remove that tab and stick the template into the hole of the rail with the sticky side up. And what you'll do is you'll turn the rail in towards the mounting surface, and then you will affix the sticky side of the template face down onto the mounting surface. You may need to adjust, but the idea is this is what's going to allow you, by doing this on either side, to be able to affix and mount the bracket properly. I now have all four of my templates attached, and I'm simply going to drill pilot holes and then attach the bracket. I now have all four specialty brackets installed, but before I snap the top rail and the bottom rail into the brackets, I want to ensure there's enough core tension in the shade. You can see there's enough core tension here. However, if there's not enough tension, I can shorten the shade by doing righty-tighty with the easy adjust, or if it's not long enough, I can go ahead and do lefty-loosey to loosen and thus lengthen the shade. This is going to make sure we're not having to snap in and pull out the rails out of the brackets more than necessary, which can pose challenges and also just wear out the shade, which we want to avoid, of course. Snap in by pushing back and in. You should hear an audible click. The top rail is installed, and we're going to repeat that process for the bottom rail. And you can see that the shade has been installed. Now I do want to show you that proper installation requires that the bracket tabs sit on top of the rubber flap. Now again, to remove the rail from the bracket, you're simply going to press back towards the bracket, allowing it to be released, pressing back and releasing it. So when you're installing this product, one of the common mistakes can be installing it with the bracket tabbed underneath the flap. And per the IOC, you want to avoid that. So we're going to need to remove the bottom rail, again by pressing back and releasing, pressing back and releasing. And with our finger, what we can do is we can ensure that we're holding down the rubber flap, and as we insert, hear the click, and you see the bracket tabs are on top of the rubber flap. As you can see, the head rails have been installed into the brackets, and I'm just going to show you that with enough tension, the shade will operate correctly, both the bottom up and top down. Thanks for watching.